What it do?
Hey Nathan, how you doing, buddy? Right, so as I previously stated, there is 3 obviously mansions that we can get. Obviously a lot of people know about this by now, but yeah, we're just going to have a good look around them and then decide which one we're going to go for.
Yeah, Dan, I wanted to talk to you about that email you sent me. I just can't believe you guys are gonna start having an open marriage. Great. Dan, I'm glad you guys have both promised to use protection.
just so anyone knows who is watching, this is purely a showcase of the mansion, so it's not our generic normal stream. So we're purely just showing footage, because obviously we're making this for a video for YouTube. So we won't have anything up like chat messages or anything while we're just doing this video.
Now that's an interesting car.
Anything for you, dog? No. You don't want to be caught dead wearing that. Just call me when you're ready.
So good to meet you. I'm Angel. Can I call you Daddy?
How do you do, sir? I am Haviland.
What's cracking, homie? It's OG.
How do you do, sir? I am Haviland.
What's cracking, homie? It's OG.
How do you do, sir? I am Haviland.
want a nice, simple man who loves a nice, simple woman.
Welcome home, sir, and congratulations. You've purchased one of the most desirable properties in southern San Andreas. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Haviland, your AI assistant, and I will be here to support you in any and all business and personal matters. Might I start by introducing you to your new home? The office is the crown jewel in your work-home interface. You can control any number of your business assets from the comfort of your chair. Downstairs, we have your garage and secure vault, but I do hope you will take some time to pamper yourself. A healthy mind is a wealthy mind, as they say. Do find time to use the spa, indoor and outdoor pools, cigar room, and... Excuse me, sir. I believe there's somebody at the door.
Welcome to the neighborhood!
Yeah, welcome.
Amanda, when we saw the house was taken, we were going to send a gift basket, but we thought since we live on the same side of town, we should just stop by.
Hey, Michael, good to meet you.
Oh, I love this. This is Zelma Bosch, right? Oh, honey, you know her. She's always trying to get her work into one of your films.
Oh, right.
Oh, my gosh, look at this view!
Nice.
Wow. You don't mind, do you? I saw a tour of this in Ideal Living magazine, and I'm just dying to have a look around. Now, this is class. Ah, our dining chairs are by the same designer, aren't they, Michael?
I don't know. Did you get ripped off too?
Ugh, ignore him. Oh, it's a cigar room, Michael. You should have a cigar room.
Now that I could really get behind.
In our house, the living room is our cigar room.
Hey, honey, did you see the countertops in the kitchen?
No.
Oh, my God.
They are not onyx, are Oh, my God, I love onyx.
You've been flying under the radar, pal, until all this. But we got a lot of the same friends, you and me. Diamond Casino, that was you, right?
And these fittings.
Oh, okay. This isn't necessarily my business, but We got a lot of people I trust that seem to trust you, so let's stay in touch, yeah?
That's it. We're renovating.
Of course we are. Did you check out that place in Tongva Hills? You didn't buy that too, did you? That previous owner, he wasn't very nice.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you already had guests.
Ah, forgive the intrusion. I had a stake in the development of these places, just checking to see if everything is in order. Wonderful pool you have here. I'm so happy to see you doing so well for yourself. Mr. DeSanta, this is an unexpected pleasure, truly. I am Mr. Faber. Perhaps you have heard my name.
Yeah, I heard it. Banking, right?
Yes, indeed. Your last picture, that was a success. I have always admired your work.
Yeah, somehow I doubt that.
Oh, you are too modest. And I didn't know the two of you were associates.
No, just met.
Well, perhaps the three of us can work together. Now that would be a dream team, as they say. And you must be Mrs. DeSanta. Another pleasure. Now, do excuse me. I am in Los Santos to hear a Series C pitch. Driverless taxis. You've probably seen them around. Meantime, if you should need anything at all, my people are everywhere. Huh?
Well, you got his attention. You want my advice? Watch yourself with that guy. With assholes like that, it's all smiles and hand jobs. Till it ain't.
Michael, come on. The sun deck.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is so nice. Michael and I are empty nesters now with too much time on our hands. And our son is finally moving away from home.
Here. You know, this is a nice neighborhood. I think you're gonna fit right in. You have any problems, though, let me know, right? All right. Come on, sweetheart. Let's give our new friend here a little time to unpack.
Enjoy your new home.
Right, guys, that was obviously the intro to the mansions. As you can see, there's going to be quite a bit involved with this DLC by the looks of it. I'll do a quick showcase of the complete area, just so everybody can see what's in the entire place. So obviously when you fully pay for this particular property, I think it was about 16 point something million, so it was quite a bit of money. That's obviously with all the upgrades as well. So obviously got the outside area with the flame pit, which is nice, little bit of seating area. Obviously a lot of these places people are going to probably use for parties, crew meetups and everything like that. I've been hearing all day they've got a gymnasium, so you can now work out in the apartment. I'm not too sure if you can do it with your friends or if it's purely just like on your own. But yeah, it's by the looks of it a cool little mechanic they've put in the game now. I don't know if you guys remember, this used to be obviously on the OG San Andreas. Used to be able to do a lot of RPG elements in that game, like gyms and that. But yeah, I like the idea of them actually putting gyms in. I mean, this is probably an indication for GTA 6 having actual gymnasiums quite heavily in depth as well. So this is probably like a almost like a teaser for what's to come in GTA 6. But anyway, anyone who's just joined, welcome. This particular stream isn't our usual stream. So if you're wondering what we're doing, we're showcasing purely just the mansions. We're not obviously going to be doing, like I say, our usual stuff on stream for now. Just showing everything that's involved in the mansion. The chat is disabled, so if anyone's hopped in and is wondering why the chat is disabled, it's purely disabled so we can just show off the entire place, basically, so we don't get any distractions. So my advice, like I say, just sit back, relax, and hopefully we can showcase pretty much everything that we've just purchased. So anyway, that's the gymnasium by the looks of it. So you've got obviously the weights. I think you can do the small dumbbells as well. Yeah, you can interact with them. There's also a pull-up bar. If you look down in the bottom right hand of the corner, it obviously updates your daily reps. You can also have like a personal best as well. I think it's unlimited you can do. I'm not too sure if your character builds strength over time. Like CJ would in the old game, he'd obviously put on muscle. I don't think that mechanic's in the game yet. I mean, it's just popped up there saying temporary bonus gained, so I'm guessing you get like a bonus every time you work out. I don't know if it limits you from each equipment. But yeah, so you've got, like I say, the 3 areas down here that you can interact with. Chin-ups, dumbbells, and your standard weights. But yeah, I think you can do that as much as you like, from what I can tell. So they're the 3 areas there. Obviously, going further around here, I think we've possibly got security as well, because there was an option to buy security for the entire area. So we'll probably see a lot of security posted around the mansion. Going down the stairs here, which leads to another fire pit sitting area. Like I say, if there's a lot of people out there that like to roleplay on this game, you've obviously got a good view of here with a fire pit. Meetups you can do with your friends. It's obviously a complete change to what we're used to with the standard apartments. What else have we got? So when you come round to the right down here, you've got a bar underneath the staircase. Don't know if you can interact with any of these. Oh, you can. So you can serve whiskey. So if there's a few of you here, you'll be able to serve whiskey to your friends. It's a bit like, I'm guessing, the shots game like you can do in your nightclub. So obviously you've got the option to serve drinks there, depending on how many people can fit in here, which is quite a good little touch there. This door obviously takes you to the basement. I'll obviously run that through in a little bit. We'll stay on the same floor for now. Obviously heading back round here, we've got another security guy here. A bit more seating round here as well. This leads down to the swimming pool. I don't know how many swimming pools are in here from what I can tell. You've got the main pool down there with like a jacuzzi. You've also got this nice little fountain that's obviously leads down to the pool, which is quite a nice effect. I love the way that looks down there. And then, like I say, you've got your main pool. You've also got a bar next to that as well, which I'm guessing you can do the same sort of things to do with serving. So you've got 2 separate bars, one upstairs, one downstairs. This, you can serve cocktails here as well, which is quite cool. I definitely think this is, like I say, a sort of set-up teaser for GTA 6, what we're going to be getting involved in with the actual game itself. Obviously, GTA 5 itself, before they started bringing this stuff out, it was pretty basic to do with your sort of everyday stuff, because I've got a feeling with GTA 6 there's going to be quite a lot involved, sort of like realism side of it, so possibly, like I say, gyms, possibly jobs you can do. There's rumours of actually paying bills for your houses as well. But yeah, we've got all that to look forward to over the coming year. Obviously this is the jacuzzi that you've got down here. Pretty much the same mechanic as on the yacht. So as soon as you get into the jacuzzi, you get straight into your swimming shorts. Obviously you can sit down, you can smoke a cigar. The same stuff pretty much on the yacht. So it's obviously quite a big one as well, so you can fit quite a few in there. And then obviously we'll follow it back round to the main area. I think that's where we came from originally, didn't we? Did we go up here originally, or was this the other area? Okay, so this is the second floor up. So you've got more seating area up here where that fire pit was. This is obviously where I started originally with the gym. And then obviously you've got your main interior in here. What's cool on this is obviously you've got the automatic sliding doors, which is a cool effect. We've not actually had that yet, where you can enter interiors where they flawlessly just open like that, which is quite cool. So coming into the main living room, there was, I think, 3 different options for the interior. I went for the Regal interior. I think it was like the high-end one, which was obviously quite a bit of money. I think it sets you back about 600,000. Comes with obviously a piano. You've got the artwork, big TV, sofa, fireplace, multiple sofas, should I say. Good looking effect with the fireplace there. You're also able to choose the actual paint itself on the walls, and you can get the different effects for the paperwork as well. You also get a lot of wallpaper that you can select. I think there's 3 different options for wallpaper. A lot of these rooms are obviously furnished when you do purchase it. So I'll give you guys a quick tour of obviously each room. So that being obviously the main living room. This is obviously the entrance. So you got some museum pieces. You've got art on the wall. This I think possibly leads into. Is this outside? So this obviously, yeah, this leads to the front entrance. So when you come into the mansion where the main gate is here, you've got your drive either side. I'm guessing you can fit a couple of cars on the drive. We'll try and show that later to do with the cars on the drive. So obviously when you enter the front entrance, it takes you back into the main area. When you follow it around here, obviously you've got all the furnished walls as well. There is also a lift in the apartment. I'm guessing this takes you to the basement. Okay, so you can go to like the lower level. It's got 2 levels, basement 1 and basement 2. Interesting. Following it around here, this was obviously shown on the cutscene. This is known as the cigar room. I'm not too sure if the cigar room's in every single place or if it's to do with buying the Regal upgrades. It may well be different depending on obviously what you purchase. But you obviously got more seating area there. You can sit back and have a cigar. You got the alcohol kept in the globe, which is the whiskey, standard whiskey. Moving into here, this is the master control terminal room. Obviously, there's AI integrated into the house. So when purchasing the house, you get a choice of 3 different AI voices. Female voice, then there's this sort of posh butler sounding voice, and then you've got this, I think, this gangster sounding voice as well. So you've got a choice of 3 of them. This is obviously where you set up all your stuff. We'll have a quick look on here because I don't think I've checked this out yet. So obviously this mansion is now heavily integrated with all the businesses that you own. So you'll have 2 separate things. You'll have obviously security cameras like you do in the nightclub, which you can obviously check around the entire house. And obviously the main terminal itself, when you load it up, it'll then show all your different businesses. So you've got like nightclub, gun running supplies, basically all your jobs, all your businesses that you own.
This baby connects your whole business network, from the open road to SecuroServe. From here, you can see the stock levels of any business you own, and more importantly, you can resupply and source from here too. Have full control of all your businesses from one chair. Gone are the days where people need to get up and move to control an empire. This is the digital age where the lazy rule.
That's obviously a useless bit of information from Lester himself, but obviously with all your businesses here, it does say you need to obviously enter a CEO or an MC business to be able to access them, as you do pretty much anywhere else. This being the main terminal, though, it obviously gives you access to every single one, so it saves you having to go to the nightclub, which is quite handy. So obviously that is the main terminal itself in the office. And obviously going out to the left, we've got another garden area, more seating area. This then obviously leads back down to where the gym is over there. Following it down the stairs here, it should then show more of the interior. So I think that's possibly the bedroom in there. I don't know if you can get in round here. Obviously, this is brand new to me, so I'm sort of learning all this as you guys are at the same time. So we've got another security member here. This door takes you into the main sort of lobby area where we've just been with the cigar room. You've obviously got stairs here, which take you downstairs. So this is obviously the trophy room. So anything you've done over your career in GTA, you can add trophies into these cabinets. What did it say? Unlocked trophies can be displayed in my trophy cabinets. Okay, so I think you have to go into your career tabs menu, which you should be able to possibly put them in there. I will have to obviously look into that because I don't know how you put them in there at the moment. But I'm guessing there'll be certain ways of placing the trophies in there. You've got obviously an overall map of the entire state. Not too sure if this is going to play into do with the missions at all. But yes, you've got the map there. This here, I think, is for the podium car. So I think at any point you can put a car in there. I might have to look into that as well to see how you do that. If I can figure out how to get in there. Okay, so the vehicle management menu inside your garage can be used to display a personal vehicle on your podium. Decorations, so you got decorations. Oh, okay, so you can actually purchase, Jesus, 90,000 just to change the picture. This option is only available at the trophy cabinets on the lower level. Plaques, gym equipment. So you can have the choice of showing gym equipment. You can also hide it. So if you don't want your equipment on show, you can put that away. There's obviously an option for a dog and a cat as well. I have heard that apparently you can name animals on this now, which is obviously another thing that could be for GTA 6, possibly getting pets in GTA 6. There's a little area here where you can get snacks if you need to refill your snacks. Heading into here is the cinema room, which is quite cool. So obviously we have had a cinema before in the penthouse in the casino. This is a cool little addition to the mansion itself, having its own cinema. I'm guessing it just shows you generic TV shows on it. But yeah, that's quite a cool little addition they've got there. Coming back out of that room, like I say, you've got the podium. I don't know if I can put a car in. I might have to look into that. So going from the podium, you can obviously access both garages. So you've got two garages that come standard with the mansion itself. I will try and obviously test about getting that podium vehicle on. I'm going to have to look into that. So obviously I've not got any vehicles put in here yet. But obviously the way you can organise it, you'll have to go outside. But yes, you've got, I think these are probably 10 space garages, maybe more. You've got a hell of a lot of space down here, which is good. So if they are 10 spaces, I've automatically got 20 extra spaces for cars, which is always handy. I'm taking it, this then leads down to the second garage. this the second garage? Yeah, so obviously this is the second garage. Pretty much identical, but they'll look really good obviously when they're filled up. So I'm going to try at some point moving some of the cars around to fill these garages up. Right, so where would the way be back up to the actual house? I'm guessing down here. Yeah, so I'm guessing this is the way back up. So this should. Is this going to take us back up, or is this going to? Oh, unless this is the actual basement. I think this is the actual basement. So where does this lead to? Wow. Oh, okay. So this must be the vehicle workshop area. So that takes you to the second garage. So yeah. So if you pay for the vehicle workshop upgrade, you've obviously got access down here to be able to customize your vehicles, which is quite cool. So I think only a few places, like the main businesses, you can do this in, but this is quite handy having a car workshop. Obviously I can't do anything at the moment because I've not got any cars in here, but that is the workshop area. We've also got the vault down here as well. This was obviously advertised quite heavily in the trailer and with the screenshots that were sent out. So down here obviously you've got your money that's kept. I don't know if this is just for show or if your money builds up over time, maybe this vault will start filling up. Maybe. Obviously you've got tons and tons of money down here. So that is the main vault. I don't know if there's anything else down in the basement. That's where I've just come from. So yes, we can take the lift back up. So we can access the lower level, first floor. So you can access both floors from down here as well, which is quite handy. So like I say, there is 3 mansions you can buy. I think you can buy all 3 if you've got the money. I'm not too bothered about buying all 3. I've literally just gone for one of them. But yeah, if you want to splash the cash and you want to buy all 3, by all means, do it. Personally, I think it's a waste of money buying all 3, because once you've got one, it's not really going to be any different in the others. But anyway, heading down to here, this looks like the wardrobe. You've got a full-size wardrobe down here. This was obviously the wallpaper I was telling you about. There's about 8 different, I think, wallpapers you can buy. Obviously, there are added costs on top. So this is the bedroom, what we saw earlier when we were outside on that walkway out there. So you've got the seating area, the bed. I think the AI system, like I say, is fully integrated in every single room. So you can manage your services from here as well. So you've actually got a fast travel option. Quickly travel to another owned property or business. That is brilliant. So if you guys wanted to get across the map and you wanted to get to another business or another property you own, you've actually got the option here to select properties, businesses, garages. So if I wanted to go to a different property, I could just choose another property and it would just literally fast travel me. That's brilliant. That is actually one of the best ideas I've seen in a long time. That you can access all your businesses, garages, cargo warehouses. That is really good. You've also got business protection boost, so temporarily increases the production speed at one of your businesses. You've got champagne serviced. You can also host a party. So host a party at your mansion. Selecting public will send invites to all the other players in your session. So this is what I was obviously saying to do with you being able to invite people in to host a party. You can also exit via a vehicle or a helicopter, so that's quite cool. Take it this terminal, like I say, is throughout the whole place, so you can access it at any point. So this is obviously the wardrobe where we've just walked through. Leading back outside of the bedroom, got some more artwork on the walls. Ecosystem, which is always nice to see. Heading down through here, we've got the barbers. So this is a spa by the looks of it. So if you remember in the casino, you have got your own little spa in the casino as well. But this is nice to see that you can get a complete makeover by the looks of it. I don't know whether this is referring to actually just having hair and face paint. They have included new haircuts by the looks of it. There's a couple of new haircuts I can see, not much though. Obviously you can do your eyebrows and all that nonsense there if you're interested in any of that. And then moving on around the side of the room here,
Hi, we don't do butterflies.
we've also got a tattoo parlour as well, so you've got the barber and the tattoo in the same room, which is awesome. Saves you having to go to the tattoo places, so if you guys want to get a tattoo, you literally get it from your own home. Moving through the door here, this then leads to the indoor pool area. So that is the, what's that, the second or third pool I think I've seen now. So when you're hosting a party, you've obviously not only got the outside pool, you've got the inside pool, which is always cool. This then leads outside to the decking area. I think we've been around here already, where you've got the bar over the back over there. Heading back inside, you have got the sliding doors in here as well, which is cool. This is the trophy area we're just in, I think. Yeah, the trophy area is this side again. I don't think we've covered over here. Let me just double check. Okay, so we've got another bedroom here. So there's, I don't know how many bedrooms are in this place, but that is the second one I've seen so far. Obviously it's got a wardrobe as well. This obviously leads to the ensuite. What else have we got? I think this place is the arcade. So this is another add-on. So this is obviously a mini down version of the actual arcade. Can't think how much it sets you back, but this is a cool little add-on. But yeah, definitely worth going if you're into this sort of retro arcade style. So that is the arcade room. I do need to figure out this podium thing though. I'm going to have a good look into that when I get a chance. You can also go into inventory to set up your staff, so you can have so you can have the option to show the staff in the spa, the nightclub and the security. If you want to clear all the staff out, including the security, you can turn them all off. It does say, please note your barber and tattoo parlour will be unavailable when your staff are hidden. What else have we got? Customization. So yeah, we'll figure out where the pets are as well, because obviously the pets being a new thing is crazy. I will look into the trophy thing when I get some more time. Right, so we've pretty much covered all this side. I just want to figure out where these pets supposedly are.
Hi.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing this is it here. So this is obviously a doghouse where I'm guessing you can hold up to 2 animals in this place. So what have we got? So we've got view and purchase a dog. Okay, so you've actually got a selection of dogs that you can actually purchase, which is quite cool. So you've got a husky, poodle, a pug, retriever, rottweiler, shepherd, or a westie. Now, I'm not too sure if these guys will interact with you and follow around, but we will find out. I think I'm going to go for the border collie. So you also got the option of different colours for the dog, which is quite cool. What colour to go with? I think I'm going to go with a brown for that. So it costs 15,000. 15,000 to purchase a dog. That is mental. Oh, you can give it a name as well. I have literally no idea what I'm going to call this dog. Yeah, we'll call it Klaus. Just going to call it a random name for now. So that is obviously when you purchase the dog. So when you purchase the dog, it automatically spawns you back at the entrance of the house. So yeah, here's the pooch we've just bought. So by the looks of it, he does actually interact with you. So you can pet him. I'm not too sure if you've got the option to obviously feed them. But you do get awards for interacting with them. Obviously, with Chop on the single player, we do know that there was a way to interact with the pets. I don't know if they follow you around, or if they just stay in the area. By the looks of it, he's just staying in the area. So I've got a feeling the pets maybe just stay in the areas, which kind of sucks, because it would have been good if they were following you around. But there is obviously cats as well. I do need to figure out where you get the cats from. But yeah, so if you want to purchase a dog, there's a small selection of dogs you can buy. You can customise the colour of their fur. You can also give them a name. The dogs set you back about 15,000. I'm guessing the cats will probably be the same. So heading upstairs, this will take us to the second floor. So this is obviously the actual roof of the house. Everyone knows that there was a helipad, so you get yourself a free helicopter, which is quite cool. I think this is possibly a new model, or is this the... Oh no, it's the Buckingham. So this helicopter is the same one as on the yacht. That's handy that we get a helicopter with the price as well. It's just popped up saying you can do yoga up here as well. So if you guys are familiar with the yoga game mode in the single player, I'm guessing it's pretty much the same as the single player's controls. Yeah, it is. So
clear your mind of those psychotic thoughts.
There was that mission you could do when you were playing as Michael, and obviously you were doing yoga for that complete mission. So it is pretty much the same controls as before. But as I previously said with the gym, this is actually cool little mini games they've added in, which is a good indication for GTA 6, giving us an idea of what is going to be involved in the new game. Because I really do think that this DLC is sort of like a teaser trailer to what we're going to see in the new game, which is good, because like I say, it's given GTA 5 a new boost to get people back on the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's people that play it daily, thousands, but it's an incentive to get back in the game. I mean, it's not going to be a massive DLC. I think there is a few missions with it as well. But it's a cool little incentive to get back on the game. It does set you back quite a bit. This particular place that I purchased with all the upgrades, I think was about 16 million. But you can purchase all three if you've got the money. But yeah, it's like I say, it's what you've been earning your money for, really. Otherwise, the money just sits in the account and you don't end up spending it. So yeah, this is obviously yoga. I don't know how long this is going to go on for, so you will have to bear with me. I think, if I'm correct, the cats are possibly up on this roof area. So once we finish this yoga session, we'll have a look. Like I say, the animals themselves, you can interact with them. But from what I'm seeing, I don't think they follow you around the house, which kind of sucks. So that obviously gives you a temporary boost. So that increases your run speed and your swim speed. So like when we done the gymnasium earlier, which is down there, they give you like temporary boosts. So it is obviously increasing your run speed, which you can see is running sort of the same speed as like the beasts in the beast mode. Yeah, so that's pretty much yoga. The cats, am I wrong? Are they up here, or is it? I think this is purely just the yoga area. Right, I'm on a mission now because I need to figure out where you get these cats. Maybe they're back downstairs. Ah, here we go, bingo. So if you guys are wondering where the cat box is, it's in the main living room. So whether you come from out there or the main entrance, which is here, this is where the cat's kept. So let's see what prices these are. So the cats, as I said, are the same price as the dogs. So they're going to set you back 15,000. So you've got a choice of white, calico, ginger. It's a very dark ginger, grey or black. I actually really like the calico one. It's almost like tiger stripes on that. I don't think I've ever seen a cat with that colour before. But yes, you've got white, calico, ginger, grey or black. I'll go with the calico for this one. What do we call the cat? Let's think. I'm going to call him Leonardo, off one of the old, if I can spell Leonardo. Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles. I probably spelled Leonardo wrong, but it doesn't matter. So that's Leonardo. So we've got 30k for both pets. The cat itself, I don't know if the cat actually comes out. It may well do. So that's obviously being able to change the cat. I don't know if you can interact with the cat. It may be that they sleep as well. By the looks of it, it is sleeping. But yeah, if the cat does come out, I don't think I can actually force it to come out. There's no... All it's given me an option is just to change the cat. But anyway, guys, that is the location of where the cat is. So, in sort of like the main sitting area. I think, if I'm correct, that's pretty much everywhere covered. Obviously, this is the main wine room, which leads into the kitchen. So, when you are customizing the mansion itself, you do get the 3 options of the interior. This is, like I say, the Regal option, which I think was about 600 and something thousand. So it obviously is quite expensive. You've got a seating area out here as well for more alcohol. You've got the whiskey, you've got the wine. Obviously that leads out to the flame pit out there. And then this brings you back into the cigar room. So I think that pretty much is everything covered to do with the interior of the mansion. We've been down there, been over there. That's where the pool is. Obviously up top we've got the helicopter. The dog house is down to the left. So yeah, you're able to interact with the dog. I've as of yet to be able to interact with the cat. But it's cool that you can interact with the dogs. Like I say, I think they only stay in this area. I don't think they follow you around. But yeah, that's pretty much the interior of the house. Just gonna have a look, see if I can bring some vehicles in. Can I do it from here, or is it not going to let me do it? Right, yes, you've got to actually be outside to be able to bring cars in. So if I quickly go outside the mansion, I should be able to hopefully bring some in. Right, so if I now go into vehicle management and organisation, what I should be able to do is transfer some cars over to the mansion. So let me think what ones I can bring over. What's going to be a decent car to bring over to the mansion? Let's try the Herms, for example. So if I bring the Herms over to the mansion, so that bring that one over. Windsor. Not going to bring over loads, I'll just bring over a couple just so we can see what it's like. And then we'll go with the... I don't do that. We'll go with the Roosevelt as well. Right, so they're all should be over there now, so there should be 3, hopefully, in the mansion. So what I'm going to try and do now is try and put one of the cars on the podium, as I previously showed earlier. So when you come through to the main door, where was the podium? Was it further down? I think it might have been on the lower floor. Can't remember now. I think it's the next floor down. Yeah, so this is the podium area. So let me see if I can figure out a way of getting a car on the podium. Okay, so that's the mansion service, so I don't want to do anything like that. Customization. No, I can't do it from there, do I? Can I do it from around here? Garage 1. Right, so the cars I've just pulled in here. Can I just move these in? Does it give me an option to put it on the podium? So that's accessing the workshop. So how do you... I'll probably have to try and work this out, how you actually put them on the podium. Oh, here we go. So when you go to the garage and you go to the section of cars, if you look down to the bottom right, you've got the option to put them on the driveway and the podium. So if I put, for example, this one on the podium, it then bombs it on the podium. This one, for example, if I want to move it to the driveway, it then bungs it on the driveway, which is really cool. Same with this one, we can move this to here. So now, realistically, that should then all be where we want them to go. I don't want to go back down to the basement. How do I get back up to the top floor? If that's leading down, is there not like a lift in here that can take you up? Driveway. Okay, so that's going to take us to the driveway. So the driveway itself, as I said, you can place 2 cars on the driveway. Complete random cars. I'm a bit annoyed it's dark because it's not really being able to show it, but yes, you've got the 2 on the driveway, which is cool. And then the actual podium car, which I was just talking about, should be down here. Yeah, so obviously there's the podium car. So any single vehicle you've got from any of the garages, all you need to do is transfer them over to the mansion, get down to the garage, and then from the garage you can then add them to the podium in the driveway. So yeah, that, guys, is pretty much it to do with the mansion itself. I don't think there's anything I've missed. Obviously, when you do start the mansion, you get the opening cutscene and that with Michael and that. I won't obviously go too much into that. But yeah, you'll get an opening cutscene. Definitely going to look into being able to host parties on this as well, because you have got the option from the terminals in the AI system in the mansion to be able to invite people in, which is quite cool. Oh, there's also a dartboard here as well. So if anyone's into dart, you've got the darts. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the mansion. This particular one that I did purchase was the Richmond Villa. So the Richmond Villa, I think, sets you back. How much was it? So with the discount, so with, like, for example, the Vinewood residents, anyone who completed the missions originally to do with when they had the intro missions a few weeks ago, you get the 2 million discount on here. So if you do want to purchase all three with the $2 million dollar discount, I'd do it now. Because obviously the discount itself is limited, so it won't always be there. So if you've got the money, purchase them all. Like I say, I'm not going to waste all my money on these mansions because personally, I don't think they're worth paying for all three. It's more cosmetics than anything else. I know we've got the missions as well. But yeah, I wouldn't buy all three. So anyway, this one is the second expensive one. So this should be 12.2 million. It's 10.2 at the moment. And then you've also got the Tonga Estate. This one is obviously further out the city, which is near the military base. So this is the cheapest option. So this one you can get standard for just under 10 million. You do need to take into account when you are upgrading these, though. For example, on this one, you'll have several sections here. So you've got the tints, the patterns, the decor. When you start adding these on, it then obviously starts bringing up the money. You've also got additional rooms, so you can add an armory, an arcade, a podium, and a vehicle workshop. You've got the option to add security throughout your home. So these guys, I think, if you get raided by randoms, will protect you. I don't know if they're going to be any good or not, but it's good to have this little option. You've also got the AI assistant. So as I was saying earlier on, you've got the 3 different voices you can choose from. I went for the standard butler voice.
How do you do, sir? I am Haviland.
But yes, you've got Haviland, which is the one I went for. You've got the OG.
What's cracking, homie? It's OG.
And then you've got
So
Angel.
good to meet you. I'm Angel. Can I call you Daddy?
Which, as you can tell, is quite cringy. I can guarantee there's going to be a lot of males going for the Angel voice. Definitely. I purely just went for Haviland because he reminds me of Batman's butler. I can't think of his name now. But yeah, the butler who works for Batman. But yeah, so once you've then done all that, obviously you'll get the overview of what you want to purchase. So you'll get the complete overview here, and then it will give you sort of the overall price. I haven't obviously added anything on for this one. So if you want to buy it standard, it'll be 9.5 with the discount. But that will then whop up, like I say, when you're adding all the interior, the security, the AI. But yeah, so that is pretty much the Mansion DLC. There is missions, I think, to this as well. We do need to look into that as well at some point. I've just realised that the dog has actually come outside. I did say earlier that the dog was sort of like in that one area. But maybe they do roam around the mansion. I don't think they follow you, but like I say, they do roam around. I don't know about the cat.
Hi.
When I was looking at the cat earlier, it was just sat in the little house, which it's not in there at the moment, so where the hell's the cat? Well, that's quite cool, and I guess they do wander around the house. But trying to find a cat in this size house is going to probably take quite a while. But if you guys are interested in purchasing the pets, they're about 15,000 each. You can customise the name, you can customise the fur colour. There's also different breeds for them. The dogs, I think you've got about 6 different breeds. Speak of the devil, there's the cat. So the cat has actually made its way from that living room to the bedroom. Don't think I can get to it from here, can I? Can I get round to the bedroom from here? I think I've got to wander right round.
Hi.
Once you get used to the interior, it'll be a lot easier to navigate, but yeah, that cat was... Where's the bedroom? I think the bedroom was the other side. Okay, so this is one of the bedrooms. I think the cat was in the other bedroom, which was over the other side. Was it down here? Oh no, that's where the spa is. But yeah, hopefully I've pretty much showcased the mansion as much as I can. Don't think there's anything else left for me to show you guys. Yeah, it's a quirky little update. We will be obviously showcasing the missions eventually as well. But yeah, that's pretty much everything to the mansion. I don't think there's anything else to do. So I mean, like I say, you can have parties here. You can organise parties with your friends. You've obviously got the quality of life mechanics with the gym, the yoga upstairs, the swimming pools. You've got the helicopters. You've obviously got the pets. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I don't know if there's anything else left for me to show you. This is obviously the main pool area. I mean, this is obviously one of the main views for this city, which is quite good. So if you guys are role-playing at some point, because a lot of people do, you've obviously got the really good view of the city from here. Both sides, you've almost got a 360 view of the city, which is quite cool. But yeah, so the main locations itself, like I say, you've got this one, which is based up on the hills. You've got the Tonga one, which is based a lot further past the observatory near the military base. And then the third one is sort of in between. And obviously one of the main features to this place, which I found out earlier, if you guys aren't aware, is the terminals in the mansion itself. There is now an option. Oh, I wish I can get used to these doors. There's terminals throughout the mansion that the AI runs, and there's now a option to be able to fast travel around the map to your different businesses. So for example, you wanted to get to another property or a business, anything like that, go straight to your panel with the AI, and then you can access your fast travel system, and then obviously it'll take you straight to the apartment of your choosing. So yeah, that is pretty much the mansion DLC covered. But we're going to end up the stream here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I've tried to showcase it as much as I can. If you did enjoy the video, if you could drop us a sub on YouTube, like and comment if you can as well. We will be continuing our main stream later on. If anyone wants to join us in the stream, we'll be streaming usual time. We'll let you guys know if it's going to be Twitch or YouTube. But yeah, hopefully I've pretty much showcased everything for you guys, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. So we will see you guys soon. Take care and have a good day.